Fiddle leaf fig is one of the finicky plants that often shows brown leaf edges, drop leaves even with good care, and shows brown spots on the leaves, which ultimately make this a difficult plant. But only by adjusting 3 major requirements will reduce almost all the issues with fiddle leaf fig and give you a healthy, spotless, thick-rooted plant as I'm showing here. So let's dive in. Fiddle leaf fig is a type of plant that requires even moisture in the soil, but at the same time, it is susceptible to overwatering. Uneven, neglected watering derives root rot, and as a symptom, the leaves develop brown edges, turn yellow, and start falling off from the bottom. Sometimes the leaves show brown spots, which is called edema, a result of uneven watering. Actually, the leaf cells blast due to absorbing excessive water. So, giving sufficient water while maintaining an ideal watering schedule is the first very important requirement for the fiddle leaf fig. Check upper 2 to 3 inches of the soil moisture. If it feels nearly dry, which is not sticking to the fingers, but also not completely dried out, then water the plant thoroughly and ensure the excess water is escaping from the bottom drainage holes. Both overwatering and underwatering causes leaf drop and brown leaves. However, an underwatered plant can be recovered with proper watering, but overwatering is something that causes severe damage. So ensure your plant is receiving enough water but not getting more water than it needs. The frequency of watering generally depends on the light exposure, pot size, soil type, temperature, and some other factors. That's why I always prefer to check the soil manually before watering. Also, the type of soil you are providing influences the moisture availability for the plant. Since this plant requires moisture but is sensitive to overwatering, use a potting soil that has a part of moisture-holding substances such as cocoa peat, cocoa chips, soil, and 1 part gritty substances such as pumice, perlite, which will improve the drainage. I will provide a detailed video on the perfect potting soil mix for the fiddle leaf fig plant, so you can stick to the channel by subscribing for updates. Now, overwatering of the soil also causes if the plant receives less light than its requirement, because insufficient light reduces the leaf evaporation and the photosynthesis rate, so the plant utilizes less water and the soil remains moist longer. Ficus lyrata do best with 2 to 3 hours of direct morning sunlight or 5 to 6 hours of bright indirect light. The place can be an east-facing balcony or a north-facing bright window. However, just ensure the plant is receiving either 2 hours of direct morning sunlight or 6 hours of bright indirect light. Now, I grow Ficus lyrata under grow lights and get 600 foot candle light, and I keep turning the lights on for 13 hours a day, which gives me well-formed, highly pigmented leaves from this plant. Also, this plant has no leaf drop, brown leaf issues, or yellow spots on the leaves. I found indoor plants do best under grow lights because the plant receives the perfect amount of light at the same time length each day. So if you are looking for a high-quality grow lights, then check out the grow lights from Glorium. They have smart-looking, perfect light-providing grow lights and have more than 20 types of grow lights based on your budget and flexibility. You will get 10% off on grow lights using the links I have provided in the description box and pinned comment. The fiddle leaf fig has thin leaves and evaporates water fast, so unstable humidity around the plant often causes brown dry leaf edges and ultimately drop off. This plant usually requires 50 to 60% humidity to keep these leaves hydrated. Here, I kept the fiddle leaf fig under grow lights, accumulated with other plants, although it is winter, but because of this accumulation, the humidity rose to 54% in this place and fluctuated between 53 to 56%. This plant is sensitive to cold and droughts, so ensure the humidity is between 50 to 60% even in the winter season. You can increase the humidity by using a humidifier. I have recommended some products in the description box, or you can keep the plant as I kept it in a clump to naturally increase the humidity. Since the fiddle leaf fig is a slow-growing plant, such leaf drop issues turn the plant leggy fast and take too long to produce new leaves. So adjusting the humidity, ensuring proper light exposure, and following an ideal watering schedule are three major aspects that first need to be maintained in order to get the best looking fiddle leaf fig. The plant would be more pest resistant, will push out new shoots without being fertilized, and have no severe issues. So that's all. If you have any questions or suggestions, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Take care.